All right, guys, we're back. We're here. It's September. Let's talk about my 10 most anticipated 4K and Blu-ray releases for the month of September 2025. Are you ready? Let's do it. Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media Channel. Today, we're going to talk about my 10 most anticipated 4K and Blu-ray titles that are coming out in the month of September. Yes, we are already to September. It's crazy. Like, these types of videos, like, really make the year feel like it's going by faster than it is, I feel like. I'm also going to cover some honorable mentions. I got about 9 or 10 of those as well. And then we're going to talk about other notable titles because not only do I like to use these videos to talk about what I'm excited for, I also like to use them as kind of like monthly guides to like just help you guys know like what's coming out in the month. So I try to hit like all the highlights that are coming out in the month. Now, I will not cover everything. That's what my weekly physical media reports are for, but I will come close to covering mostly everything. But if there's something you're excited about that I didn't cover, let me know about it in the comment section below. So before we get into it, guys, I do also want to call out that I'm fighting a little bit of a cold. Like, I woke up and my face and stuff is all messed up. Okay, sinuses. I don't know if it's because of the weather change. It got like really cold the past couple of days. But I feel like tomorrow I'm not going to be able to talk, so I'm trying to record a bunch of stuff in one night. So if it feels like I'm a little like low energy, that's why. I'm trying to fight through it because you know what, guys? The show must go on. Physical media doesn't stop, and neither do I. So let's get into it, guys. Let's talk about my or first, subscribe, like. See, I'm all over the place, guys. Like, comments, all that stuff. Again, let me know what you're looking forward to. Your top 5, your top 10, your top 15. Let me know all of what you're looking forward to. Maybe you're not looking forward to anything. Let me know that as well in the comment section below. Okay, let's get into my number 1 most anticipated, and we're going to start with a title that I've had for like 2 weeks now. I just haven't popped it in yet, but it still counts as my most anticipated. Lost in Space on 4K from Arrow Video. I'm still excited to watch this. I haven't watched it yet. Hopefully I'll have time to watch it and then do a review, like maybe on release date next week or this week. I think I'm going to drop this on a Sunday. So maybe Tuesday I'll have a 4K review for this out. But yeah, Lost in Space. This is a movie I'm super nostalgic for, my childhood. I didn't watch the original. I did not watch the Netflix. Actually, I think I watched like the first couple episodes of the Netflix show, but I was like, I just got bored. But I love the 1998 movie. Like, to me, like, the cast was so good. William Hurt, Gary Oldman as the villain, Joey from Friends, Heather Graham. Like, this was Austin Powers, like, I think the year before she did The Spy Who Shagged Me. Boogie Nights, Heather Graham. So come on, guys. But yeah, I just always love this movie, and I think this movie's going to look really awesome in 4K, so I cannot wait to watch it. And that's going to be available from Arrow Video September the 2nd for $24.99, but it's only that price because of the Barnes & Noble sale. After the Barnes & Noble sale, it may shoot up to like $32.99. So during this time until like September the 12th or 14th or however long it's going on, you can get it for a lower price. So you may want to jump on it if you're interested in it because that's a sale price. Coming in at number 2, guys. Number 2, my most anticipated, is The Ballerina from the world of John Wick. And you know what? I need to watch John Wick Chapter 4 like ASAP. But apparently this takes place like either like right after John Wick Chapter 3 or right before it, like between 2 and 3. I can't remember. But apparently you don't have to watch 4 to watch this one. But I need to watch 4. But Ballerina from the world of John Wick, I like, all the John Wick movies. The first 3, I love them, and I'm excited to watch the 4th one. And I've heard good things about this movie. I know it didn't perform well at the box office, but I do like, Ana de Armas, and, this movie's got Keanu Reeves in it as well. John Wick is in it, so it might as well be a John Wick film. So, of course, I'm going to buy a John Wick film on 4K. Now, the 4K Steelbook, I just noticed when I was preparing this video, it's sold out on Amazon, the Amazon exclusive. I think maybe the Walmart's still in stock. So if I'm going to get this, I'm probably just going to have to get the regular 4K, which is going to suck because I've got all the John Wick movies 4K Steelbook. But the 4K is $27.96 and the Blu-ray is $31.99. So apparently Amazon hasn't adjusted their prices yet. And I do use Amazon prices when I do these types of videos, guys. I'll link them all down below in the description. You can use those links. They're Amazon affiliate links and they do help support the channel. But I also like to call out when I know that there are other places that sell this stuff for cheaper. So I would not recommend buying the Blu-ray off of Amazon for $31.99. I'm sure it's probably going to be cheaper at Walmart on release date. And it's probably cheaper other places like Diabolic and Orbit, but the 4K seems like it's the correct price at $27.96. Anyway, I'm going to leave all the links down below, guys. And even like stuff I don't talk about in this video, I will leave links for. Like there's other stuff that's coming out this month. I will not talk about it in this video, but I will link it down below. Again, I like to use this video as kind of like a guide, as a preview for the entire month. 4K Amazon Steelbook is also coming out. It's $34.99, but like I said, it's sold out. 4K Walmart Steelbook, it's a little bit cheaper at $29.96. So to be honest, like I like the Amazon Steelbook just a little bit more. But yeah, the Ballerina, looking forward to that one. That's my number 2. Coming in number 3 is another one. I'm kind of on the fence with this. But I will definitely get it at some point. I just don't know if I'm going to get it in September, but I'm still like really excited for it. But this is Spinal Tap is coming to 4K from the Criterion Collection, September the 16th for $34.99. There's also a Blu-ray version of that for $27.99 as well. So with this one, like I'll probably, cause I got $50 credits on the Criterion website. I accumulated that much just from purchasing, movies from their website over the years. And I'll probably use that in the October flash sale, and I will probably get This Is Spinal Tap in the October flash sale with something else. That's what I'll probably do instead of waiting till November. But who knows? Maybe I'll just decide to get it in September. I'm still looking forward to it, so that's why I'm putting it in my most anticipated. Coming in at number 4, guys. 4 on my list is Night of the Juggler. I don't know anything about this movie other than it's a serial killer thriller, and I'm all in. So this is coming out on 4K from Kino Lorber, September the 16th. There we go, guys. I'm sorry. $31.49. I do think this one's a little bit cheaper on the Kino Lorber website. It might be like $28.99, but I don't know. Kino Lorber's kind of been raising their prices a little bit. I could wait for a sale for this one. I might wait for a sale, but I do kind of really want to see it. But it comes out on September the 16th, $31.49. There's also a Blu-ray version for $17.14 as well. And yeah, Night of the Juggler 4K, like I said, I'm excited for it. That is my 4th most anticipated. Coming in at number 5, I've talked about this one a few times, Daybreakers 4K Steelbook. If you watch my top 25 horror movies I'm looking forward to in the fall video, then you've seen some of these, already that I'm talking about. But Daybreakers 4K Steelbook's coming out from Lionsgate Limited September the 16th for $34.99. And I'm looking forward to watching this 4K, watching the Umbrella 4K, doing a little comparison video with this one. And this is a movie that I honestly cannot remember if I've seen it before. I really cannot remember if I've seen it before. I feel like I've got memories of maybe watching it, back in 2010 when it came out, but I just can't remember. But I'm excited to get this Steelbook. It's a beautiful looking Steelbook, and it's coming out on September 16th. Next up, guys, I said it in my fall video, but this is my second most anticipated horror title for the entire season of the fall, and that is the Night of the Living Dead 1990 4K Steelbook coming out from Sony September the 23rd, and this is $39.99. So this one, as of right now, is at least sold out on Amazon. Maybe it'll come back in stock, maybe it won't. And it may still be up on Orbit or Diabolic, or if I'll try to look. If I find anything, I'll link it down below. But as far as I've seen, it's sold out. I tried to link this one, guys. Do not blame me. I tried to link this one in my community tab multiple times when it was announced, and I tried to tell people, this one's gonna sell out because it's one of those long-awaited 4Ks that people have been wanting. And the fact that we have the uncut version for the first time ever, people get to watch that. Like, this thing was destined to sell out, and it did. I just hope that Sony has the good sense to put it back in stock at some point. I just don't understand, like, if you got the demand for it, like, why limit it like that? Just open up the floodgates and put this crap out. So hopefully they do. But I'm very excited for this. I've never seen this movie before. I've heard great things about it. I'm excited to jump into the regular cut. I'll probably watch that first, and then I'll jump into the uncut version. So very excited for this one. And again, it's got Tony Todd. It's directed by Tom Savini. Very excited for this one. Okay, guys, next up, coming in at number 7 is Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. This is getting a 4K from Warner Brothers, and it's coming out September the 23rd, $27.19 for this 4K. There's also a 4K Steelbook for $42.39. Now, this is one I want to call out. It's cheaper, I believe, on Groove. I think the Steelbook's going for $29.99, and I think the regular 4K is going for $24.99. So I can't promise to link all this stuff down below, guys. I can't. Sometimes I spend like at least 2 hours linking stuff down below in the description. I don't always have the time to do it. But I'm telling you here, go to groove.com. You may find some better prices for some of the stuff that I'm talking about in today's video. But yeah, course sprout, do not pay $42 for that steelbook. Hopefully it drops, because sometimes with these prices in Amazon, like it'll stay this price and then right before it comes out, it'll drop down to match the Groove price. That happens sometimes. So keep a lookout for that if you're kind of adamant about using Amazon. But anyway, guys, Corpse Bride, I haven't seen it. I saw this in the theaters back in the day. I remember my wife and I seen it in the theaters, and I haven't seen it since. I don't remember like not liking it. And I mean, you got Nightmare Before Christmas and Coraline. Those are two stop motion movies that looked beautiful in 4K. And I think this one's going to deliver too. So just like as far just to see like what the picture quality is going to look like I'm excited to watch this one. But yeah, Corpse Bride, that is my number 7. This one, this is kind of a weird one. It's been on one of my most anticipated lists this year already. But Dante's Peak is back on the calendar on BluRay.com. Dante's Peak is back on the calendar. And if it's legitimately coming out on September the 30th, like it's saying on BluRay.com, there is no pre-order as of right now. Now it was listed for $44.95, but there is no current pre-order right now. But this is supposed to be coming out from Kino Lorber. According to BluRay.com, it's on the calendar, but as we know, guys, BluRay.com, not always the most reliable. But it's on the calendar. It may even be on the Kino Lorber website. I don't know. And I think somebody said, I feel like in one of the recent like Kino Lorber podcast episodes, Shelf Space, Frank Tarzi actually commented on Dante's Peak and said it was coming out soon. So maybe it is, guys. And I'm kind of banking on that. That's why I'm putting it on this list, because I really want to see it. Like if this is actually coming out September, it's probably my number 2. I'll put it at number 2 behind one of the ones we're going to talk about here in a second. My number 2 most anticipated for the entire month. I really excited to see this one. And then I think I heard somebody said, I go by hearsay a lot, guys. Somebody said that they were actually talking about putting Dolby Atmos on this as well. So that would definitely be cool. Also, if maybe that was the reason why it was delayed or something, but because Dante's Peak would definitely benefit from that Dolby Atmos. But Dante's Peak, guys, this is just one of my all-time favorite movies. Behind Twister, it's my second favorite disaster film. I watched this movie so many times on VHS, DVD, not as much on Blu-ray, but I've watched it on cable and streaming services and other means. But yeah, Dante's Peak, guys, look, I was one of the lucky ones that got daylight in, so I got to watch that and reviewed it. That review's up on the channel. Hopefully that comes back as well. But Dante's Peak, I didn't get a chance to get, and I'm just chomping at the bit to watch this movie again on 4K. So that is my number 8. 8th most anticipated, if it's actually coming out. Hopefully it does. Coming at number 9 is Creepshow 2 on 4K from Arrow Video, September the 30th for $49.99. Hopefully that price drop. Again, this is Amazon pricing. I think it's cheaper on Orbit, Diabolic. I think it's cheaper on the Arrow Video website. It's probably like $32.99 or something on those sites. So again, don't use Amazon, but I think that this one will probably drop in price like right before it comes out. But I love Creepshow 2. I grew up watching Creepshow 2. What else do you want me to say? I talked about it in my most anticipated of the fall as well. But The Raft in 4K, it's going to look so freaking good, and I'm excited. Coming at number 10, guys, of course, my 10th most anticipated of the month and my number 1 overall, like for the rest of the year probably, is A Nightmare on Elm Street 4K Steelbook Collection, guys. Like this one speaks for itself. Nightmare on Elm Street 4. I was lucky. I got my pre-order in as soon as it went up. And then I linked it and told the rest of you guys, but I got my, actually, I think I did actually post it before I ordered it myself. But I got it in like immediately after the pre-order went up. So I got the Steelbook set. For some stupid reason, they limited it to 4,000. Why would you do that for Nightmare? At least 10,000 for the Nightmare on Elm Street Steelbook Collection. Like it's like they're trying to not make money. It's just so baffling. But Warner Brothers is putting this out on September the 30th. So the Steelbook set as of right now is sold out. Hopefully they reprint it. It comes back in stock. There's also a standard edition that's $99.95 on both Amazon and Groove, and I've actually seen it go down cheaper on Amazon recently to like $97 as well. So maybe keep your eye on it when it gets closer to release date, because I don't think that the actual like collection case, the red case, is going to sell out. Maybe like wait and see if it fluctuates a little bit more. Maybe you can save a couple bucks on that set. But A Nightmare on Elm Street, guys, this is like one of my favorite horror franchises. I love all these movies pretty much. Like, I don't love the second one, but that's the only one but I like the second one. I think the second one's gonna look great in 4K though. Honestly, like, I can't wait to watch Dream Master on 4K. I really can't. I love that movie so much, and I cannot wait to see that movie on 4K. But yeah, this is one I'm probably gonna cry like watching some of these movies just because I wanted this for so long on 4K. So yeah, 10th most anticipated. This is not in any kind of order, guys. It's not 10. It's not a ranking, okay? But this is my 10th most anticipated. I go by release date, but that comes out on September the 30th. Let's go ahead and jump into some honorable mentions. We got the Dark Knight trilogy. So these are ones that, like, maybe I'll get, maybe I'll wait for a sale, but at some point they will be mine. They will be in my collection. The Dark Knight trilogy 4K steelbook set. I don't know if this one will be in my collection. I put this one on here just because I want it, and I'm hoping it comes back in stock so I can pre-order this thing. But damn, Warner Bros., they got to limit all these steelbook sets. This is coming out from Warner Bros. September the 9th. It's sold out right now currently. I think it was going for like way too much, like $134.99, but I was willing to shell out because I didn't have the Dark Knight movies on 4K. Now you can get those for cheaper, obviously. I think they've been as low as like 10 bucks or something on Groove before, 10 bucks a piece. But I wanted this nice steelbook set. I wanted to own the Nolan films in a nice, like, prestigious box set. I should have bought, the box set they came out with a while ago, but I didn't. But yeah, this one's sold out, but if it comes back, I'm all over it. So that's why it's in honorable mentions. Next up, we got the Materialist. Is coming out on Blu-ray from A24, September the 9th for $29.99. I'm not like personally looking forward to this, but I know my wife really wants to watch it. So I'll get this and we'll watch it together. So that's kind of, it's going to be bonding time, for me and the wife. Get to watch a movie together, one she's looking forward to. So then we've got Coal Miner's Daughter getting a 4K with Sissy Spacek. I've never seen this movie, but it's Sissy Spacek, so it'll probably be pretty good. It comes out from Universal September the 9th for $27.19. I do think it's a little bit cheaper on Groove though, about $25. Now, will I pick it up this month? Probably not. I'll probably wait and see if it drops down even lower. Maybe wait for like a potential Groove sale where it's like $12 or something. But again, I will have it in the collection at some point. Next up, we've got Meatballs getting a 4K steelbook from Lionsgate Limited. This comes out on September the 16th for $34.99. I haven't seen Meatballs in a few years. I do own it on Blu-ray. But I think, again, this is like a camp movie, so this has the potential to look really great on 4K. I do like camp movies on 4K. So yeah, Meatballs 4K steelbook, looking forward to that. Clown in a Cornfield, guys. This is an honorable mention, coming out on Blu-ray, RLJE, September the 16th. For $17.59. There's also a 4K steelbook with like some decals and stickers inside for $39.99. Way too expensive. I'm just going to get the regular Blu-ray because I'm curious to watch the film. So hopefully I'll have a good time with it. Then we've got Best Christmas Movies Ever Blu-ray from MVD Rewind, coming out on September the 16th for $28.96. This is from the people that did the 1982 documentary, Best Movie Year Ever, last year. And I love that documentary so much. I'm super excited to see what they do with a Christmas movies version. I'm hoping that they tackle another year at some point. I've heard they're going to dive into 1984, which would be fantastic because that's such a great year for movies. But this one I'm definitely looking forward to. So that's an honorable mentions. Cinderella Man, coming out on 4K Universal September the 16th for $24.95. This is another one kind of like Coal Miner's Daughter. I've seen Cinderella Man, but it's been a while. I would like to rewatch it, and in 4K would be great. I don't have it in the collection. So I'll get it at some point, but again, I might wait till it's down to like 15 bucks in like a Groove sale or something before I get it. Then we've got Airplane 2. I've already got this on pre-order. Airplane 2 on 4K coming out from Kino Lorber September the 24th for $44.99. Again, at Amazon. Like, don't use Amazon here. I think I got this for like 27 bucks out of Orbit. So it's cheaper in other places, probably $27.99 on the Kino Lorber website. So again, Amazon, they just jack up their prices sometimes for no reason. I don't understand it. But yeah, Airplane 2. I always remember enjoying Airplane 2 when I was a kid. So I'm looking forward to rewatching this one on 4K. Chucky, the complete series, getting a Blu-ray steelbook coming out from Universal September the 24th for $80.99. This is another one. I think it's like $59.99 on Groove. And there's also a Blu-ray standard for $66.99. So I do want the steelbook, and because it's a franchise, because it's Chucky, I probably need to act fast. And again, I just want this because I watched the first season of Chucky. It was not bad. But I did not watch season 2 and season 3. My wife and I might pick it up again at some point. But just like the Child's Play, like Chucky fan in me just wants the complete like Chucky collection, and this is a part of the Child's Play universe. So I do need this in my collection. So to get all 3 seasons in one go, nice, beautiful looking steelbook. That sounds great to me. So yeah, that's coming out on September the 24th. Next up, guys, we got The Life of Chuck. It's coming out from Neon September the 30th on 4K for $27.49 and Blu-ray for $20.99. So this is a Mike Flanagan film, and from what I hear, it's a very different kind of Mike Flanagan film. It's also a Stephen King adaptation, so I am looking forward to getting this one and checking it out. So there you go, guys. That is my honorable mentions. Now let me go ahead and just speed run my way through all the other titles because there is so much other stuff that's coming out. A lot of this stuff, like you're probably super excited about. You're like, Kim, why didn't you talk about that? Well, I'm talking about it here, okay? But like this is stuff like just for me personally, like I may get some of this stuff at some point, but it's not anything that I'm like really, excited for. My juices aren't flowing for it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The Two Jakes is coming out on 4K from Kino Lorber September the 2nd for $28.99. I got this movie in my Chinatown 4K on Blu-ray. I haven't watched it yet. I don't need to jump into a 4K. If I want to watch it, I'll just watch that Blu-ray. Salvador is coming out on 4K from Shout Factory September the 2nd for $28.99. I've heard good things about this one, but honestly, like, maybe in a sale someday, but it just doesn't look appealing to me. Then we've got Superman, the 4K Steelbook Collection from Warner Brothers, September the 2nd for $129.99. That's a great deal for people that missed out, but I've got just the regular collection and I'm fine with that. Jurassic World Rebirth coming out from Universal on September the 9th on 4K for $40.49. Getting a Blu-ray for $24.95. Also getting a 4K Steelbook for $37.95 and a 7-movie 4K collection for $111.81. I think there's also a Blu-ray collection available as well, but I did not find that on Amazon. I do know it's on Groove though. But Jurassic World Rebirth, I freaking hated that movie. It's probably my least favorite movie of the entire year. Saying that, I probably will get it at some point, but it'll be a $10 Black Friday deal or something. Kung Fu Panda 2 is coming out on 4K from Universal on September the 9th for $24.99. Also, Elio is coming out from Disney on September the 9th for a 4K Steelbook for $48.49. Also, a Blu-ray for $40.99. We've got the Ouija 4K Steelbook coming out from Screen Factory on September the 9th for $35.99. We've also got Crawl getting a 4K Steelbook from Sony on September the 16th for $39.99. I thought about getting this, but I've got it on Blu-ray with a nice retro VHS slipcover, and I've still never watched it. So why am I going to jump into a 4K Steelbook of this? But for fans of this movie, awesome. Requiem for a Dream is getting a 4K gift box from Lionsgate Limited on September the 16th for $49.99. Now, if you see me get this, it's because I've got a contact with Lionsgate Limited and they send me this stuff to showcase to you guys, okay? I've got this movie twice on 4K and I've still never watched it. I need to, I definitely need to, but it's kind of like this movie's been built up so much for me and everybody's just like, be prepared to be depressed for like 3 or 4 days after. And I don't have that kind of time, guys. I can't be depressed like that for 3 or 4 days. So I've kind of stayed away from it, but I will jump into it at some point and you will see me unbox a gift box of this and I'll be like, I haven't watched this yet, but it's my 3rd version. That's why. Okay. Halloween 1 through 3 4K Steelbooks are coming out from Screen Factory on September the 16th for $44.98. I really want these, but it's just, I'm not willing to pay $45 for them. I'm really not. I've decided I'm not getting them. Maybe you'll see me get them. I love all 3 of these movies though. I've got them on 4K, but like these steelbooks are awesome. Terminator 1 and 2 4K collection, guys. That's supposed to be coming out from Warner Brothers September the 17th. There is no price or pre-order, but it's on Blu-ray.com. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a gag. I have no idea. Maybe it's coming out, but it's on the slate. So we're talking about it here. Superman from Warner Brothers is coming out on September 23rd. James Gunn Superman on 4K for $29.95. Also a Blu-ray for $24.95. Also a 4K Steelbook that is currently sold out on Amazon, and I think it's also sold out on Groove. We've also got 28 Years Later coming out from Sony on September the 23rd on 4K for $37.49. Blu-ray for $31.99 and a 4K Steelbook for $48.49. Jeez Louise. I did like this movie. I didn't hate it, but this is when I'll get it on a sale or something later on. I don't need it right away. The Last of Us Season 2 coming out from Warner Brothers September 23rd on 4K for $34.95. Blu-ray for $29.95 and a 4K Steelbook for $34.95 as well. So this is one I jumped out of this show. Like, I think it was episode 4 or 5. I'm gonna be a dad. Cool. That whole thing. I was done. After that episode, I was done. So I definitely don't need this in the collection, but great for people that enjoy the show. There's a lot of fans of the show out there. And I'm always happy to see like TV shows that are on streaming get physical releases. That's super cool. Megan 2.0 is coming out from Universal September the 23rd. 4K for $27.95. Also a Blu-ray for $22.95. Also a 4K Steelbook for $37.95. And a 4K 2-movie Bestie Bundle for $44.95. Then we've got the Connery Bond movies, the 4K Bond movies getting individual releases. So we got Dr. No, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, You Only Live Twice, Thunderball, and Diamonds Are Forever. I remembered them all off the top of my head. They're all coming out September the 23rd, all with their own like individual releases for $27.19 a piece. But like I said, guys, this is the theme of the video. On Groove, it's cheaper. They're all 25 bucks. Then you got Flow coming out on 4K from Criterion on September the 23rd for $34.99. Also a Blu-ray for $27.99. Then we've got the Wes Anderson 10-movie 4K collection, guys. Some people are looking forward to this like just as much as I'm looking forward to the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. Like, this is a pretty big deal right here. This is coming out from Criterion September the 30th for $349.99. Jeez Louise, wait for the Criterion sale for this one. And then you got Isle of Dogs and The French Dispatch, which haven't been released from the Criterion Collection before. They're getting separate 4K releases for $34.99. Then we've got Ilsa, She-Wolf of the SS, coming out on 4K from Kino Lorber on September the 30th for $44.99. We've got Mama coming out on 4K from Screen Factory on September the 30th for $32.99. Then we've got American Pie. I was really on the fence with this one. I kind of still want this Steelbook. It was getting ready to be in honorable mentions, but I'm like, no, I don't need it. I've got a nice 88 film set. I don't need it. This coming out September the 30th, $29.49. Also a 4K Steelbook for $29.99 as well. Then we've got Dracula, the Complete Legacy 4K set coming out from Universal on September the 30th for $49.99. Then we've got, lastly, guys, we're done after this. The Bride of Frankenstein is getting a 4K Steelbook from Universal on September the 30th, a 90th anniversary 4K Steelbook for $39.19. And with that, guys, we are done with my most anticipated for the month of September. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely in the comment section below, let me know what you're looking forward to. Again, I'm going to link everything I talked about down below in the description, except for the stuff that is sold out. I'll probably still link it just in case it comes back in stock. But thank you all for watching. Subscribe, like, turn on bell notifications for all future videos, and follow me on all my social media accounts. Those links are down below in the description, and we'll see you next time.